Careful, brother. You're covered in bifrost.
What's the chain do, I wonder?
Dwarf.
Recognize him, Mimir?
I do not, sadly. Across the Einher Yard disappeared a fair few dwarven rebels during the occupation. I suspect this is one of them.
One to follow!
On your right! Careful, brother. These prisoners may not be as grateful for their freedom as one would hope. Oh, well, you're very bloody welcome. Enemy, left flank! That's an elf, but not a particularly high-ranking one. So what did Odin have to gain by imprisoning them?
I'd say information, but why keep them locked up afterward? Why not just kill them?
Okay, a little update on what's going on. I'm watching the Brazil-Switzerland game. Oh! Okay, speaking of which, Vinicius just sent in a gem that I feel like if Richarlison goes with his right, they score, but he tries to prod it in with his left. But, okay. So, this clip is literally, you saw it from the jump. Okay, we're at the 7-minute mark. Look, this is me booting up the game today. It is currently 12:14. I made this clip at 12:03. This has been going for 7. This is all unadulterated. Like, this is true gameplay. I left off last night. One of my pieces of lore I got mentioned a prison in Niflheim by the Raven Tree. And it's one of those, like, I don't remember no prison, but okay, there are undiscovered things in Niflheim. So I went to Niflheim, I got right in here, and that's where I paused it. I think, actually, wait, hold on. No. I think I left off fighting these guys. I got pissed and I hopped off. Okay. I tried these a few more times. This is a try after stream, and I get him so close. That's where I got to get better at quick turning. And like, I'm frame by frame. Does it have a red circle and I just miss it? Okay, so that's super fucking lame. There is no red circle. This is not... Or not. There's not even a yellow circle, mind you, right? I'm pretty sure I get a clean block off, and this rips through me. Look. No indicator. Barrel roll. Oh, man. PlayStation, you only can go like forward or back. Underneath the Christmas tree. There's no indicator. You even see the sparks go. Oh, this was the run too, man. I stopped that. And there's also a last remnant of Asgard over there. Oh, let me turn on the match. So after a few, I tried a couple times on stream and did that. I rage quit. Boom. I end my stream. That way I can turn off. I don't have to worry about webcam or not, ring light. Tried a few more times. This is the second try of I think 3 or 4. And then I stop and I go to do the last remnant. In this area, if you're familiar with it, I play around with it. It took me actually a hot minute to realize I needed to throw a spear in the wall in a certain spot. I was trying to work the dwarven engineering again. So anyways, I eventually found the spear in the wall, hurdle, come back to this front half, and then this place which you pass by when you first come through this area, but you can't do anything because you don't have a spear yet. I then did this, and this is just uninterrupted. This is me going to do the remnant. I'm going to fold clothes while we watch this real quick.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Upon you! Perfect! Enemies to your left!
Shake it off, man. You've got this.
Behind you! Look out!
This is the last. Another camp defeated.
Aye, and one step closer to giving the realms a shot at healing.
Brazil just scored. Vinicius Jr. Great finish. This is me upgrading the spear. Notice how it starts bronze, or at least at tier 7. I think it starts gold, it goes silver, it goes bronze, then it goes back to gold.
Even pointier than before. Alright, go get to kill.
Super composed finish from Vinicius Jr. And this is me approaching the prison that I start with. And this is where I ended last night. I like get here, see, midnight.
Dunno. I've just a funny feeling.
Your analytical.
Oh, let me not interrupt that dialogue.
Alright, go get to kill.
Aha! Another fallen piece of Asgard. Something seems a bit different about this one.
Different.
Dunno. I've just a funny feeling.
Your analytical mind knows no bounds.
Hang on a minute. Is this a prison?
It would seem so.
Let's continue. Might be something useful inside. This place goes deep. We should head downward.
Ah, yes. I'm sure there's nothing especially dangerous at the bottom of an Asgardian prison. Careful, brother. These prisoners may not be as grateful for their freedom as one would hope.
Okay, fast forward to how I started the stream, and I just played this. Okay, on the PlayStation, when you go to record, one of the options is a full gameplay, and it'll record up to an hour in the past. I guess it depends on what your video quality setting is. I mean, if you have it in 4K, it probably won't go an hour back. But anyways, so this is that, and this is what we watched earlier. I'm gonna fast forward again back to the 7th minute where we were, with the team picking it up. And this is everything. Truly, I didn't trim it at all, so I think I even have a death.
But not a particularly high-ranking one. So what did Odin have to gain by imprisoning them? That's an elf, but not a particularly high-ranking one. So what did Odin have to gain by imprisoning them?
I'd say information, but why keep them locked up afterward? Why not just kill them?
Careful, brother. You're covered in blind boss.
I don't know. A gardener, perhaps? Dreamshade is difficult to keep alive, even under the best conditions, but this... He gave all his strength to keep it alive.
Then it is right. You should have it.
Shield strike!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Holy shit, I went downstairs to get my water refilled, and I guess they rolled the Brazil goal offside or something, and that's what happened. Is this one I'm going back up and I'm like, oh, basically instantly figure out what to like. I'm just so smart. I'm wicked smart.
Freya, I can't believe it.
Oh my god, it's the real fucking Tyr.
Lord Tyr.
Is this an illusion?
No, brother. No, I think it's the real deal.
Mimir? Is that you, old friend?
In all the important ways, aye.
There was such a commotion. If Odin learns what you've done...
Odin is dead.
The realms are at last free of him. You're safe.
Odin's dead.
And Asgard fallen.
So the reign of the Aesir is truly over. That's quite a lot to take in. And you are?
His name is Kratos.
Kratos. I know that name.
Come. You need real shelter. Food.
No. No, what I need most now, I think, is to reflect on what you've told me. I need space, if you would grant me that.
Very well. Our home is in the realm between realms for the moment. You can find us there when you're ready.
Kratos. I know you from somewhere. I'm sure it will come back to me.
I mean, am I wrong in thinking we shouldn't, like...
I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine.
You know,
I guess we all are.
the other one said the
I would
same
love to be
thing.
alone for a moment.
You believe that was truly him?
It's hard to trust anything after what we've been through. But with Odin gone, I've no cause to doubt it.
Our paths will cross again. Of that
DLC? More DLC shit? There, though, for that berserker. A big reason why I just did a full pure clean, because after doing this, I go try the Ravenkeeper. Well, you can tell the first 2 times I'm just testing out the new relic. I beat her, and then there's also a surprise.
Why, that's the dwarven sound device Sindri used during the Battle of Ragnarök.
Neat.
You might still find use for it yet.
And are we supposed to presume the way that these Asgard things are and the way they fell is that this prison was actually in Asgard? It's not always been here in Niflheim, right? And that the building and maybe the rubble around it, basically like pockets of Asgard, would have fallen into the different realms. I need to tweet
now we
Corey
know what this
Balrog
prison's
and ask
for.
him clarification on
This
that.
is where Odin stashed those he would camouflage himself as.
Makes sense. If you're going to imitate someone, you wouldn't want them walking around.
Why not kill them?
He must need them alive in order to assume their form.
Aye. Odin likely wanted Tyr dead for a multitude of reasons, but he knew Tyr would be more useful alive.
Your god of war has truly returned. What now?
He'll want to stretch his legs, I imagine. Imprisonment stokes wanderlust. Not that I need to remind any of us of that.
Okay. You'll literally see me probably save. Well, I go check up here. And I'm watching the Brazil-Switzerland game, just pressing buttons at this moment. Okay, fast forward some. I go check out. I retool myself because I know I'm about to go try to fight her. I save it and I go in and I merely want to test out the relic. And honestly, upgrading it, I didn't notice much difference. Then again, it could be because she's like the type of boss she is. Between PSG, oh, what a goal! Casemiro, what build-up play? Ball forward into Switzerland's half and played a ball out wide, and then Brazil interchanged really well on the edge of the left hand. If it didn't, oh my God.
You need your sword sharpened, milady?
Yeah, well, it's a clean-ass volley regardless, but it does nick off the ass of that Switzerland player. So, see, it didn't look like it did much difference. Okay, and then this is my first real attempt. I still upgrade it because I do want to play around with it more against other mobs, but go back to the good. What a shot. What build up. Not even build up necessarily, just interchanging.
Your arrows will bring her down.
Might actually restart it once because I didn't like. Yeah, I like wasted my.
Switching arrows.
Maybe not. I know I'm spammy with this, but dude, that stun is just serious. And I've really grown to appreciate Wrath. That stun. Oh, I love how I hurdle the freaking ice thing there. So at this point, this is truly the first time I've gotten this far in this fight, and I'm like, what? Where'd she go? What's happening? I noticed the Pell one And I was like, and I hear a dragon, of course. So sick. What a dope ass transition. I'm a quarter of a health fighting a dragon. His like design, his color palette is really fire. This is a well-used redstone. Oh, ducked under. So I've hurdled ice and then I've rolled under ice. Give me that Storm of the Bifrost. I think I go for it next time. Thankfully, having already done the dragons in Vanaheim, this kind of moveset I was prepared for. Minus that one vertical ice thing that knocked me down and made me use my redstone. But you'll notice the next time he does it, I dodge it. Truly first run. That I wasn't ready for. And at this point, I'm like hoping that you don't have to also finish off the witch. I was kind of like, man, please tell me the witch transformed into this, but I am bummed that it's the same exact kill execution for every dragon in the game.
We can do this.
I understand doing like some and having them repeating across like mob type, across most mobs, but you know, with certain ones like the dragons, maybe the ancients, it'd be cool if you had a couple different ones. The phantoms.
Well done, brother. Merely the ravens.
First real attempt this session.
Is there nothing to be done for them?
I believe we have done something.
And it probably wasn't too much overall. Let's see. The raven. I don't know if I even started keeping track of there. Yeah. According to Mimir, this Ravenkeeper was an acolyte of Odin. Lacking the physical prowess of a Valkyrie, she proved no less useful for her cunning and Sigir craft. Odin was in need of eyes in all the realms, and it was she who offered a solution. She stole the souls of children and reshaped them according to Odin's malevolent will. In freeing the ravens around the realms from her servitude, we incurred her wrath. Now we have rid the realms of both the winged spies and their creator. I only hope those poor children may find some measure of peace. And then I recorded the whole thing because I was like, dude, that was really clean. I want the stream to see that pure, unedited. That one felt clean. Especially since you have to fight two bosses, essentially. Freaking dragon comes out of nowhere. And that's where we're at now. Go here. Looks like the audio's still synced up. Drink up. Kratos.
We've need of your services.
This could really go well if you combine them. You obviously throw it, so then your axe is out of your hand to immediately go into the barehanded. So I sold a couple items eventually just to hopefully like declutter my list, but it still shows it. It's like a buyback option. For future reference, Santa Monica, I think most people would prefer, instead of, like, we love the ability to buy it back. That's awesome. But we also would want to declutter our menu. So, have like a storage chest or some kind of chest where you can just deposit and then subsequently go pick up stuff to declutter. Or let us sell it and it remove it from this list, but then at the workshop, vendor, whatever, have a buyback option, well, like somewhere here, like in the special items section. That way we can something to declutter.
What can I do for a goddess? Now go show it off. Better get that armor nice and bloody. Woohoo! Looking good.
It fits.
Now go show it off.
Wait, I think that's an achievement. One of the ones that's not even a secret. Dragon plated. Okay, I have that.
Don't
Oh,
you
yeah.
go denting my armor now.
I don't think I upgraded any of the stuff I had equipped because almost everything is maxed, but I upgraded a bunch of stuff I like to swap to. I finished the trophy for getting. I'm going full Chad mode. Trados. So I don't understand how we're supposed to get over here.
Well, aren't y'all looking lovely today?
Hello, Lunda.
Oh yeah, so the Ravenkeeper is done. It's mainly just berserkers left. And the challenges in Musphelheim. Okay, so we got a remnant up there. Missing a legendary chest, lore, an artifact, buried treasure. Did I get a new treasure map? Dude, that thumbstick drift is annoying. Okay, berserker, remnant berserker, the flowers and a berserker. All right, let's go to Midgard. Let's go home. Pull up, hop out, skirt. Yeah, what do I hear?
You'll need to get around that eagle!
Wait, how have I not knocked him off yet? wish I could ride him like and kill like. Maybe you can't stay on top of him as long as you can the troll, but you can kill 1 or 2 enemies maybe. I didn't realize I had my axe out. What the hell is that? Oh, I still have my spear.
Look out!
Cool, that one was sloppy, but we did it. We did it. Yeah.
Seems if it can't be destroyed, we find 2 more.
It's almost impressive.
I like how sometimes Kratos has to try. He's like, all right. Oh. What a well-struck volley by Casemiro, half volley. Again, I think it definitely kind of picks up some of its, you know, gives that perfect arrow because of the deflection. Why did I keep coming up here? Oh. That. I'm trying to remember what you would have come up here for in the first place.
Gone.
I think the Norns are quite done with us, brother.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was the secret paths into this Norse mythology's versions of the Fates. They're really cool. They're like popping in and out of seaweed or whatever. Oh, I wonder if we got now that we got the real tier, can he, you know, point us to an extra little secret spot in his vault here, you know what I'm saying?
It's strange. There are still signs of the world serpent all over the lake. But we saw him disappear at Ragnarök.
That can only mean the legend was true all along. That blow from Thor sent Jormungandr straight back in time. A younger Jormi, fresh from Jotunheim, would grow into the serpent we know.
When we first met the snake, you said that he found Atreus familiar. Perhaps they met in Jotunheim.
Perhaps so, brother. We'll have to ask the lad for that story when we next see him.
Damn, that's really fire. But it's another Hela poofs away at the end of Thor Ragnarok in the MCU when Surtur puts his sword in Asgard. Kind of like attacks her. So Anyways, yeah, freaking Hydra goes, Thor sent him back in time. And again, thankfully, I didn't take him literally. I thought he was being, you know, funny. Like, damn, he hit him so hard, motherfucker went back in time. And no, he was actually spoiling shit again.
Could break that shield.
Take care of the rider first!
Whichever one comes. Dude, yeah, Wrath is badass. I feel like my camera is way closer in than I would ever like.
This is truly thankless work.
It must be done.
I'm sure the civilians we're protecting would thank us. Well, thank both of you. Me, they would just point at and scream.
Facts. Ooh, can I access here? That'd be cool. So where's the berserker I'm missing? Oh, it's gonna be the one here when I beat the rest. Still missing 3 artifacts somehow though. I'll grab this guy's loot.
Times. Oh, we used to travel through this temple constantly. A quick how do you do to Brock, then off on another adventure.
You miss it?
Aye. Everything felt simpler then.
Agreed.
Ragnarok armor's on the house. We'll call it a commemorative piece.
They have 240,000. Yeah. You spent 190K.
All right, go get to killing.
Again, another example where it would be kind of cool if they read that you had a God of War 2018 save file is in there. Like, if basically it read what artifacts and collectibles you would have gotten in that, and in that game it fills up, right? As you get them, you see them on the shelves, and basically they would still be on there if you had gotten them. I wonder if I can use this.
This place has seen better days.
Haven't we all?
Kratos, do you remember when I brought you and Atreus in here for the first time? Seems like lifetimes ago.
I do. And it was because of your guidance we were able to fulfill Faye's last wish. And yours as well, Mimir.
This place is so much glossier. That's what's kind of funny about like updated graphics and being on a new system and stuff is this place is supposed to be more worn down. Like they even just said it, like this place has seen better days, haven't we all? But in all honesty, it looks a little bit, I mean, it's not as functioning, right? It doesn't have all the roots but if the actual detail, it looks like people had come in and polished it with like a floor buffer. there's any point in going there again? Or not? It's crazy to think I still have undiscovered stuff.
When Jormungandr attacked Thor in Asgard, it seemed personal somehow. But there's no way they could have met before that, is there?
I've been pondering that, and I have a theory. We know the lad spent his time in Jotunheim learning soul magic. Perhaps the serpent figured in.
You mean Atreus placed some other giant soul into him? Someone who already hated Thor to begin with?
Exactly! Though that doesn't narrow it down much, I grant you. I wonder if Yorm even remembers after all this time who he once was.
That's heady. That is probably the only bit of dialogue. I wouldn't say it's gone over my head. I understand the concept. Again, it has to do with the eternal cycle of Ragnarök, like rebirth, all that. But yeah, it's still very trippy. Those freaking marbles. That's the almost the, no, I'm not gonna say it was a Deus Ex Machina, but that those little freaking beads that Angerboda has that can put souls in them, and they put Odin's in. Little OP.
Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
That's so sick.
He's coming!
These are some good old boys. Here, make safe. Wreckage of Asgard has landed near the desert bluff in Alfheim. Einherjar interfering in the elves' affairs could be disastrous. We should return to the Strand to deal with any of Odin's soldiers who remain there. Same thing, but in Musphelheim, 8 of the 10. If let alone, they must be my last 2, I guess. Yep. Let's go knock those out. They're hard, but not as hard as the Berserkers. Alfheim, the Strand. Although, I feel like they got it backward. No, I was a Hell Tear. It was a Hell Tear that I cleared in the Strand that I'm thinking of. The half goofas. Not a whole goofa, but a half a goofa. Oh, when you free both, I think the achievements even call it full goofa. Yeah, this is where I beat... No, it's not. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. Wasn't gonna say it. Yeah, see, that stretch is a good example of when I talk about lanes and their map design versus the tier.
Freyr. He forged a piece.
Of a sort.
Wish I could have seen that.
I'm sure he wished the same.
If you'll excuse me, I wish to pay my respects to your brother. In my own way.
Of course. Let's go, Kratos.
Dude, it is certifiably difficult to change to your spear. See, I missed out on the Storm of the Bifrost because of that. To your spear. Now, switching off your spear to the others isn't. It's something to do with the down, and I think it's because L1 and R1 is also your quick turn. Or, I'm sorry, holding L1 and pressing down on the D-pad is your quick turn. Pressing down is also how you get to your spear. So in cases where you're trying to hold L1 to do a runic attack, you can't do the runic attack and then just press L. See, you have to let go of L1. Then and you leave yourself vulnerable, but it can also get awkward because you have to like. It's really tricky. So it's almost better to try to always start that Storm of Asgard. With the spear. I'm going to start with the axe out so I can do that, the permanent frost thing, and then we go.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost. Shield strike.
Help me!
Above you. Watch out.
Dude, Breath of the
Feel
Thalmor.
bad for the Asgardians, and even worse for the Midgardian refugees. Learning the god they indebted themselves to didn't care for them at all. Such profound betrayal.
Aye. Their homes will not be the only thing they will be rebuilding.
That's cool mural. Cave painting. So it's just the one in Musphelheim. Okay, again, this game is phenomenal, but I pride myself in being objective. This aspect is not phenomenal. Again, sometimes their map design is a little, at least on this one, it leaves a lot to be desired. Knowing the gamer is going to have to come back here at the end of the game to do one of the side stuff that only unlock after beating the main stuff. The fact that you have to you make them do multiple of the annoying scaling of rock faces, shimmy in between rocks, picking up rocks. There's those, and we've talked about it on stream. We all know why. They are techniques used to disguise loading screens. That's all cool. But you know what can also disguise a loading screen? A long zip line. Semi-long. 8 seconds, whatever. Just have a zip line. One of those. Or the mine cart. Basically anything that doesn't make the gamer have to hold their thumbstick throughout. Let alone change directions. So it's just kind of a bummer that this sequence makes you come back technically twice because the Hell Tears. But the Hell Tear is a lot closer to the Mystic Gateway, so not near. You don't have to go through all of those sequences of shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puffs. Listen to me now. I didn't think about. Still missing a Nornir chest. Maybe I never got the last of this one, but I think I did. Yeah, that's probably the one that I did get. Oh shit, now this is gonna make me want to go back. Okay. Yeah, because this starts the canyons. Don't be over here. See, those grapple ones aren't bad, but look, we got a shimmy. So we've had a scaling of rock, we got a shimmy. See, over here is where you did the realm hell tear, so it's not as bad, but okay. So this might be one of the rare times where I might look up where that Nornir chest is. I won't look up how to solve it. Nornir chests are the ones where you have to do the little, like, you know, whether it's hitting an urn or breaking the vases, you have to do something, but I won't look up how to do it. I might look up where, so I don't waste time shimmying to places I don't need to shimmy to. Hey, look, I am a god, but I have to climb this rock. Why can't I throw my blades of chaos up here and pull my big old cock up top? That stings the nostrils. Okay, what I'll do. I'm gonna go do the last realm of Asgard, because that's what I said I'm gonna do. And then I'll use the excuse of having to come back here to do the Berserker to go get that Nornir chest. The other one is here. But it's over here? Ooh, this Portugal Uruguay game. I just wish Diogo Jota wasn't hurt. Whoa, there's a question mark over here. Bro. Ain't no way. Ooh, who loves the shimmy? We love the shimmy. Who loves the shimmy? We love the Jimmy.
So you brought it up. Careful, brother. You're covered in bygone.
Above you, incoming! Use a shield strike!
I can't. It's, again, it's remarkable. And I wanted to comment it when we were watching me beat the Raven Queen chick, right? But like, she couldn't, when I'm doing Breath of the Thalmor, that big ass AoE attack with the axe, she couldn't burst through it. She was just like, had to just sit outside and kept getting, you know, fucking force fielded. That dude said, fuck you. Maybe it has a lot to do where they're at. When you start it, if they're like already close to you, maybe that's it.
I believe that was the last stronghold of the Aesir.
So, Odin's oppressive ways have finally ended.
Are you satisfied?
Yes. Perhaps the realms may finally find peace and healing.
It does not.
Valhalla rises. Again, the Einhajar who made camp in Musphelheim. Damn. That's a bit allegorical to the Confederate South. The Einhajar who made camp in Musphelheim after Asgard fell were mistaken and are dead once more. We needed those. That's what we love to see. $250,000 hack silver. Okay, there's nothing else to go here. This is, you path through here when you're Atreus. Maybe not. Maybe some of it is when you're Atreus and we with Thor. And then another part is when you're Kratos with Atreus. Who's ready to shimmy? We're gonna 100% this today. Excuse me. Ba 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 ba. Oh, I was saying I wish Diego Jota wasn't hurt. That way it could be a Darwin Nunez versus Jota match. Okay, now I'm curious what this question mark is over here.
Now, let's see which armpit of Muspelheim that seed leads to, huh?
Oh, I think I know. It's under that crawl space. When I was playing and I recorded this and then showed it on stream when I was beating those two of the final 6 Musphelheim challenges, I like noticed it out of the corner of my eye and I went underneath it, but I was like, nah, I want to save this for stream.
I brought a pail of water for 20.
Where's it at? Oh, there it is. So this is the farthest I've gotten, is like right on the other side of here, and then I was like, nope, I got right here. Oh, that's... Oh, let me make sure there's no secret one. This looks ominous. That's sick. Oh, it's a Valkyrie. It's her. Oh, I was not ready for this. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. I thought it was, you know. Wow, I knew it was a question mark, but Jesus. Holy fuck. That is also a really badass intro too, the way that it's an ambush. Wait, hold on. She just dodged all of those. All of those.
Careful, brother. You're covered
Oh
in
my
Bifrost.
god. I did that too early.
You call yourself a god?
Yo. 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 She means it. She means it. I don't have a res stone. Get me out. Get me out. No, no, no. I'll come back. I'll come back. Just stay right there. You just hold your horses. you calm down. Okay, so I've beaten these two. And in order to beat these two, you have to match up the runes. So you have to like beat one of the trials in F, one of the trials in N. Boom, then this opens. Or not opens. Then you get a trial here. Once you beat it, then the treasure chest comes up. Did the same here. And then now I need to do these two. Wait. Oh, okay, even better. So I've primed this. I've done N and I've done F. And we not tried this? Ring of Fire. Stay within the ring. Damn, this is about to be some sumo wrestling shit.
Wolver, left flank. On your left.
Oh shit, it moves. Oh, this is cool. It's like a battle royale almost. With a moving zone at the end. Oh, I'm in it. Get me out of it. Oh, that's dope. This makes sense. I saw one of those Sedgear totems over there that you need to throw your axe at normally. And I was like, how is it going to affect me over there? What's the point? Now I see. This is probably going to path to this. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't mean to do that. That's just going to keep me in the... Oh, this is bad. This is not good. Oh, this is really cheesy. That thing's moved a mile. Oh, I didn't get fully burnt. Praise be. Note to self, do not execute.
Another trigger to the left.
Dude, this is cool. Like fucking Zone Wars in Fortnite. Oh man, what a juicy meteoric slam. Oh, not juicy, not juicy.
Left side.
Oh, not one of the turtle doves. And a partridge and a pear tree. Oh, nice, you did it for me. Oh, no, dude. I didn't go buy a redstone. Okay. That was cool. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Now I know that the freaking chicky Cocoa Puffs comes out of nowhere. Gotta be ready for that. And then at that point, I can probably summon my axe back. I also want to use all my axe stuff earlier, since I won't have my axe for that middle part. Damn, that wolf just said no thanks, sir. One thing I have not used really at all, and I didn't use it enough, but I definitely used it more in the 2018 one, is the concept of freezing an enemy. Like early on, it kind of teaches you in the 2018 one that you can freeze an enemy with the axe. Oh, and no. Dude, did you see the aim assist there? And by the way, I was not locked on. I only became locked on once the aim assist pulled me. I was like, am I locked on? So I pressed the right thumbstick to unlock, and it locked. You get it.
Watch your left.
My point being. No, wait, hold on. I have a little more time for that. Let's do this. And then this. I don't remember what I was going to say.
Enemies on the left.
Oh, yeah, the freezing of the enemies. It teaches you early in the 2018 when you can, like, freeze them, and then you use your, but in fairness, that made a lot of sense when you only had your axe. Because, one, barehanded damage does so much stunning, relatively. And I tried to bare hand early in this game, but it just didn't seem near as effective. Not against mobs. Against against bosses, much better. Okay, let's go. Ah!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Anyways, but then once you get the Blades of Chaos, even when you throw your axe and say you freeze them, you have a weapon. I don't know. Bad bird. No. Please don't. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you... Ready. When it didn't, I went to go throw my spear. I let go of L1. I pressed down on my D-pad. I then pressed L1 and went, or L2 and then went to throw it. But again, it's kind of little chunky to switch to your spear sometimes in these heated moments. And I don't switch, and instead I just throw my chains out. Does my chain hang low? Dude, the storm on Bifrost though is so sick. I'm in the fire. I'm in the fire.
Behind you, brother.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Oh, I'm quick with it right now. Oh, I'm quick with it right now. Oh, I'm on fire with it right now, pun intended.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost. On your left.
Oh, he's loaded up. We're in the money. We're in the money. Alright, so that's 3 of these 4. Now it's F and R. Defense and runic.
You'd have brought a pail of water.
We're in the money. 440. All along, I want to use this more because I love the concept of it deflecting it like a Jedi. The Darkdale ones, I love the concept of them because you can just kind of like keep chaining them together. But they're pre-order items, so that kind of yeah, it feels a little So I don't know. I like these. I like how they made it to where, again, if you play the 2018 one, any and all of these, you can only level them up X amount. Like, let's say each item can potentially be leveled up 3 times, I think it was. So if it started as a level 2, you can get up to a 5. If it started as a 6 or 7, you can get up to max level. and they made it to where every item can go to max level if you want. And what they did was, it's clever. So like, this is the bare minimum. Like, if Kratos, if you didn't pre-order the game or whatever, Kratos would just assumingly only have this. But even this, and it, like, initially it doesn't do anything. It doesn't give you stats bonus. It doesn't have a perk, and it never gets a perk. But eventually it's just like super consistent. Like, look, it gives you a little bit of almost every stat, or every stat except defense, right? But how many luck, cooldown, yes.
Better get that armor nice and bloody. Woohoo! Looking good.
It fits.
Okay,
Hey, don't
damn.
you go denting my
I just
armor
upgraded
now.
essentially almost everything I had. Like, at least, not, you know what I mean, an attachment for everything I have. Okay, wait, for the last one, I need F and R.
We could always warm up first.
Here we go again.
It's unstable! Get back!
Grab on you. Yeah. Okay, since this one's so easy, I'm gonna switch it up a bit. Damn, I'm up to 31,000 XP with Frost Awakened attack. Let's just fuck around with it for a second. Wait, I gotta kill him. Does this count? Oh, it's not Frost Awakened.
It's explosive! Be careful! The Alpha!
I do forget. I gotta remember I am on the time. Yo, what up, dude? What you up to? One problem with it, I mean, you gotta make sure your shit stays Frost Awakened. You been playing any more God of War 2018? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I keep forgetting you get rewards even beating it again. Not as much, but... Okay, and then it was R. Nice. Where are you at? What's your goal this time? What are y'all doing in hell? Like, I think I can say this and it's not really spoiling anything. One of the trips involves getting a heart. But I don't remember if that's the first or the second time.
Whew. You'd have brought a pail of water. Or 20.
My lady.
So is this the blonde one in the first fight? And then you're like, that's the one Atreus is like standing over Modi, and Modi dips off the ledge, right? And then later in Tyr's vault thing in the center of Midgard's lake, you fight him again, right? And the kid kills the other one in the second fight, right? That's the one in Tyr's Temple in the middle of the lake. And then afterwards, he's like fucking jacked up on Mountain Dew, and he starts getting sick. Okay, wait, I have 4. Every third, that's 5, 6, 7 total arrows. That's badass.
Oh, look it.
That's gonna be a lot, make it a lot easier to, you know, sometimes you'll almost apply the status to him, but not really. You just need one more arrow, and that'll make it really much easier.
Ragnarök armor's on the house.
These games
We'll
are dope.
call it a commemorative piece.
A decent
All right,
bit
go get
to
the key.
realize that, like, I would try to focus on one of them and get their stagger filled and like fuck them up, and then I quickly, like, or not quickly, it took me a couple times
Pail of water. Or 20.
to like fully be like, oh shit, I have to kind of stagger them both simultaneously, and then you trigger it.
Quality stuff for you.
Okay, now, oh yeah, I need R. Have you gotten, like, you've watched enough of me, so I'm still gonna.
Prepare yourself.
You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
Nice. Yeah. Some of my favorite bits, because, like, back in high school, me and some of my best friends, one of our favorite classes we ever took through our whole 4 years in high school were the mythology, like, extracurricular classes. We fucked with that heavy. That's why we love the original trilogy. Why is this one harder right now? And so some of my favorite moments in the game are just the cat, and like either in both games. Okay, yeah. Because that happens all in almost a sea turtle house.
Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
I don't know. I don't know, bud. I might not be.
What's your left?
Right side, incoming.
Please don't make me have to use my rest of this. I'm not wasting it. Actually, I should waste it. I have like 200. Some of my favorite moments in both games are just like when you're on the boat ride, or in this game when you're on like the sleds with the dogs or with the wolf things. But it's where Mimir, say in the 2018 game, it's Mimir talking to Atreus, and Atreus being obviously much smarter than Kratos, and having read it and been told stories by his mom, is semi-versed, and so Mimir can fill in blanks, and like Atreus asks some good questions, or just Mimir would just like say it. But those are some of my favorite, absolutely favorite moments, is that where you get that exposition, that Norse mythology lore dump.
So. Changing arrow.
Behind you, brother.
Outcome.
Another Einherjar.
Yeah, and if worse comes to worse, probably in like no more than a year and a half, probably tops, they'd add it to some collection, whether it's one of the free things, like free games you get each month, or that PlayStation like subscription plan they've recently started doing. Aye. Hey. Dude, I'm going ham this time.
Behind you! Incoming! Behind you! Incoming! Behind you! Incoming!
I hate dark elves. If it has not been known before, let it be known now. I hate them. I can't see shit. I can't see shit. Yeah, that sequence where he goes back to get his blades is amazing. It's amazing. The music, the like the environment, the clouds, especially once he starts walking, because you're just like, you get the vibe that like Kratos isn't fucking around anymore, and whatever that means, you don't entirely know yet. But once he starts getting closer to Crib, I can't remember, like there's like maybe lines of dialogue. I think that's when Athena shows up, the character. All right, back to this one. This is the one that I had originally queued up once I completed the first 6, and then I eventually reset the combination. Y'all ass cheeks. Wait, why did it not count my blades there? Oh, big chunky damage. Big chunky nuggets. Oh, I gotta kill his mobs again. I hate dark elves. Have I said that? I've actually gotten to the 3rd wave on this, and then I think you have to deal with the chicken and fucking the egg, and you gotta figure out which one came first, and it's tough. Now we got my Storm of the Bifrost. That should help matters too. Motherfucker teleporting on me. Oh, we want to chunky dump him. We want to chunky dump him. Woo! Oh, get stuff. I was ready for you that time, bastard. And your damn flashbang grenade. Yo!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Oh my god, the slow motion of that, for whatever reason, looked so visceral. My man hit me right in the bridge of my nose with that. Oh, that time I truly noticed the additional arrows, and that was dope. Why am I fighting him? Why am I fighting him? Creed, you're better than this. Oh, you can actually suck me in the butt. I don't know what I gotta do to block those. My shield is in his face. I don't like this. I'm using my redstone on the first wave, second wave. Not ideal. Granted, I also have... That's what it was. It wasn't a chicken. I knew it was something more difficult than a normal mob, but... Bro. This one's got some bite to it. Speaking of bite, it's about time I go heat me up some mac and cheese. Also, just got to be better, you know? Dude, that Storm of the Bifrost is no joke. No, no, no. Don't you do it to me! Don't you do it to me!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
I didn't get near as much damage as I wanted there, and while he was poisoned, I actually forgot to do it for the first little bit. Damn it, I don't have my... Okay. That was not smart of me. I just wasted my relic. If I'm just being honest. Dude, this guy is so rude. He just like gets in your way. He interrupts you. You're trying to hang out with your friends. That's probably my least of all the combat stuff in terms of enemies and like difficulty. It's how frequently they let the big brute types. I don't mean the smaller types like the wolves and the dogs. And I'm talking the brute types have the kind of mobility and tracking that they let them have. It's like not. It's yeah, pissing me off. Oh! Why can't I damage her? I know that I need to hit her head, but I don't remember them being only vulnerable when they're hit up there. But and I can still oh, that is tricky. So he stops becoming the boss that's invulnerable until you kill the other guys, and she becomes that, and then he becomes just a normal mob that you need to kill in order to break her. That makes a total sense. I'm ready now. That is cheeky. Alright, man. See, he keeps interrupting. As in, like, rude. You know, you're trying to hit a motherfucker and he's like Captain America trying to jump on a grenade for his homies. Okay, I also think we can tweak this a bit. That was okay. I got this. I fucked up by using. Well, I understand the mechanic now, and B, I even commented at the time, I think I used my own poison at the wrong time. And I was late on Freya. That was just...
Protect yourself.
I hate how they get a hit off.
Right side, incoming!
Wait, where's the... Oh my god. I went to go attack him. Where's... That was the biggest delay. That was such a delay. I go to go attack the dude, and apparently it hadn't updated to 4.4, so he was still invulnerable. Even though I'd killed the guy. I guess it's because he was detonating. Anyways, I'm going to mute my mic, and I'm going to beat it this time.
Protect yourself.
Careful, brother! You're covered in Bifrost! Felt that one, brother!
Protect yourself.
Careful, brother! You're covered in Bifrost! I felt that one, brother!
Okay, it's just another example of how different fights go if you have rage going into it versus not. Watch how easy this is about to be. I will, well, if I had more viewers, I will bet 5 gifted subs that I'll beat this first try with a full rage bar going in. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Okay, I want the Dark Elves out of the equation, or the Nightmares out of the equation ASAP. No, he won't let me have it. He won't let it happen. Wait, why did my rage? Oh, hold on. What happened to my rage? What happened to my rage? I went, maybe you're, okay, in fairness, maybe that's how this fight works. It's just the mechanic of it, right? Is that it automatically, no matter what your rage is, you start off at low, which is fine. I actually would, I kind of would prefer that, like, dude, I am 100% cool with that being the standard if that was the standard for boss fights. That way there's not like asterisks on some fights. Where it's like, oh, this one only took me like, I might, you know, Heimdall, for example. Only took me 3 tries. Someone else it might took more. But I also might have had more rage than they did when they fought Heimdall. Bro. Hold on. Sir, I got something to say to you. Okay, now I gotta remember. He can be killed. Ignore her. Oh my god, I was doing my Maelstrom shit. Die, bitch. No, not to a dragger. Not to a dragger. Not to a dragger. Not like this. Oh my god. No, no, no. No! That's so fucking cheesy! She essentially suicide bombed herself. Okay, that would have been 5 gifted. If I had 5 to give it to. Dude, that was it, man. I didn't expect her to actually shoot explosive arrows at her feet. That was a bold move, Queen. Also, I wouldn't take it back. I would still give the 5 gifted, but in fairness, that was under the pretense that I would have full rage upon going to that Mystic Gateway. Hold on. Maybe it's because I reloaded checkpoint. Oh my god. That's what it is, isn't it? Oh shit, I gotta get that Portugal-Uruguay game on. Move that back there. Let's move my Streamlabs over here. Hop out chat. Alright, it should have full rage now. Now let's try to make a new checkpoint. Let's interact with Lunda. I think that'll help make a checkpoint. Maybe even upgrade something just for shits and giggles. All right.
Always a pleasure.
Now let's see if that's it, or does it still reset it? Because if it reset it, why would I be at like a bar and some? Nope. That is really weird. Dude, I hate nightmares.
Incoming! Above you!
Dude, that's part of it. That's a huge reason. So you have multiple suicide bombers in this fucking fight. You have nightmares in round 1, you have dark elves in round 2, and then the stalker in round 3.
Should have brought a pail of water. For 20. Protect yourself.
Dude, him teleporting is annoying. That has got to be my least favorite thing of this fight. Or the fact that nightmares can hit me through my attack and it still fuck me up.
Incoming! Above you!
Bitch. Where? Nope. Alright, fuck him up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Okay, now we're over here.
Careful, brother! You're covered in Bifrost!
And it also helps knowing where they spawn now, too.
Oh, I felt that one, brother!
Bro, she can actually... Okay, we needed that. Keep her stunned. While we fuck this dude up. Bro, help! I hope she doesn't have multiple waves or I'm gonna be very sad. How am I not hitting that? Bro! I'm gonna cut this? Please, for the love of God, tell me how that didn't hit her fucking horns. No, she does have multiple waves. Actually, eat. Although this wave doesn't look nearly as bad. Yo, I need my cooldown a little faster on this so I can... I'm gonna miss the storm. Ah, just missed being able to activate the storm in the Bifrost. Bro, is it... No! That is so fucking harsh! Oh my god. She's gonna die to burn damage. I could have laid my ass on the ground and taken a nap and killed her. But she manages to get that splash damage thing and make me waste a redstone. No, I'm not, I don't know why I did death. I didn't die. It felt like a death. I feel betrayed by the game. Let down even. You know, some parents like, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. I'm both mad and disappointed. But I'm also happy because I finally fucking beat this one. But man, that had no right knocking me out like that. I finally have 3 of these now if I wanted to. fucking beat her. Thank you. Finally. Or beat them. Dude, I thought it was gonna cuck and fuck me. She is like no health, burning, not attacking, set there. I'm wailing on her, and then she just like farts, and I get knocked out.
Woohoo! Looking good.
Can I please upgrade my weapons? Like, what on earth is holding me back from maxing these out? I've beaten almost everything in the game.
Too deadly.
Don't you go denting my armor now.
Okay, so now that you've beaten these 4, where's the last? Musphelheim Crucible, 13 of 15. Where's the last 2? Oh, maybe it's this. RF and RN. I'm gonna have to kill a registered nurse? That's not cool.
Which challenge should we undertake?
Bernardo Silva's so good. Wait, am I doing it right? Oh yeah, I need to do an RN.
You choose the trial.
Get ready. You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass. Aye, give him one more. Poison left side.
He hits me from there. What a shot.
Down.
And this guy's just over here chilling OB.
Use a shield strike.
Behind you.
I don't even think I have Wrath. No, I do actually. I was gonna say I don't think I have Wrath fully upgraded, but I do.
Behind you, watch out.
I still wonder how fires. There's like, I definitely think I'm gonna do multiple playthroughs because I kind of want to see how good other builds might be. Like a build where you make sure that you build up permafrost, immolation, maelstrom quickly, but also like I have that, but okay, so once you fill up your permafrost, right, you can either keep it chilling there or you can activate it with L1 triangle. And then there are some like relics and whatnot, attachments, armor, that basically they buff you if you don't activate it. It's like does more damage with this while they're fully charged. And so I wonder if there's like a fire, like a super sick build where you, hold on, let's like, for example, hell, those Musphelheim ones. I think that was one of them. See, increases your melee damage when any one of the 3 are fully charged. And then it's based on your runic, which I have high runic, 250, right? But it says fully charged, so I presume that means you can't activate like the, you know, pop them. So anyways, I kind of want to do a build where I get my immolation instantly almost, and then I can just hold on to it and get all those buffs. Okay, I think I'm gonna beat this in one and then go grab my snack. Take a quick little break.
The choice is yours.
We go again.
Enemy behind you!
Fire behind you!
Enemies to your left! Alka!
You're on fire, Kratos!
Their aim is incredible.
Behind you, look out!
You know that's not going to work, brother! Behind you! Left flank!
That will shut it up!
Behind you, brother!
Alka!
I sure hope that Shieldbreaker one is the hardest. Alright, before I do this, I think I'm going to take my break. Just kind of want to see what it's called. Boss Rush. Defeat a series of challenging enemies. That's not what we wanted. I'm getting super close though. 13 and 15, and then I just have that side mission of killing Gna. 86%. Let's just go through them all. Wait, where's that? Centuries. 98, 97, 85, 88, 86, 91, 0, 100%. It's looking like my report. It looks like there's like a minimum rage threshold.
Right flank!
Damn, those clouds are, the poison clouds are still hitting her. I don't think I really appreciated how long they lasted at that moment. Oh my god. I didn't want to use that. This is a cool little concept though. I like this like gauntlet. I hate dark elves. I hate dark elves, man. Dude, I was just thinking in my head, those arrows from her probably already killed him, but I wasn't sure naturally. And it had, and I was not ready for the light elf that spawned. Bitch, get parried. Get parried. Oh, wow. Absolute jukes on me there. That's not the last. No, what are you? What are you? You're a 900 captain. Okay. Good thing I have some, like, I'm in form against you, or not in form. I have some, you know what I'm trying to say. I have just recently fought one. Even though I'm like under it and had dodged backwards and he's a big motherfucker, he can just track, swivel, suck, and fuck. Bro! Hitting me through my fucking everything. Bitch. Please be it. Thank you. First try. As hard as I thought. Hard though. That's back-to-back ones though. I feel like I could have easily beaten without my easily could have and definitely should have beaten it without the redstone. Alright, so just one left. R and F. Scorched Girdle. At one point, I kind of want to just stat. I want to put this on. So I take less damage when I'm using a runic attack or relic. And then throw all of these on. And then I basically just take reduced damage throughout. But then again, that kind of like... It allows me to be sloppier than I would like. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to rely on that. I'd rather just dodge and block and parry.
We could always warm up first.
Keep up my moral support.
I've been dazed and confused for so long, I can't lose. See, when I was just playing around in my amulet stuff, I saw one of the ones that I was talking about in that it's like it increases the damage you do with your runic attacks if you have like immolation fully charged. I really want to play around with that.
Incoming.
Hey sir, I need you down here.
Behind you!
Bro.
Enemy behind you!
Dude, that move just takes so long. It's really hard to get the star move back off.
You're on fire, Kratos. You're on fire.
And I already knew that. I could have sworn I had my spear out. That's the only reason I decided to do a heavy attack there. Heavy runic. Alright, let's go.
You choose the trial.
Prepare.
It's unstable! Get back!
It avoids every attack!
Enemy behind you, Kratos! Behind you! Watch out!
Watch it!
Hopefully there's only one phantom, not multiple. Phantom's gonna be a bitch.
You're on
I
fire,
wonder where his
Kratos.
totem is.
It will pass.
I'll probably, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna definitely re-kit myself because this is all about stun. All about stun.
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Close in! Attack!
Okay, now where are they though? Okay, here's one.
Kratos, the springs! Bring them down!
Damn, I apparently didn't even get the second one done. Are you kidding me? Oh, for example, I don't need poison with her. Oh, bullshit. Eat my ass. Okay. No, no, stop. Bro, I have something to do. I am busy.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Imagine I didn't fucking it's like does not compute. I wonder if you're gonna have to fight one of each.
He's vulnerable when it glows!
Close in! Attack!
Attack the spring! Hurry before it recovers!
Stop, dude! The aim assist. After this, please remind me to show the stream that I have aim assist turned off. Does that matter to the game? Apparently not. It truly doesn't.
Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
I'm losing so much health to fire. Look at this. Every second, I'm losing so much health to fire.
You're on fire, Kratos! It will back!
It is so hard. It is so hard to change your spear in this game. It is genuinely... You have to fucking solve a Rubik's Cube if you want to transition quickly. And again, the vast majority of people will never, ever, 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 ever have that complaint or need to have that complaint because the margins don't matter. But don't give me God of War, though they do. They fucking do. Every frame. Not every inch, or not every second, not every millisecond. Every frame of your screen matters. Hey, 4 spears. Crazy how that time it killed it. Oh. Now it's like, okay, Frost Phantom. Okay.
Knock them down quickly!
Give me your orb!
Congrats.
Fuck yeah.
And all the unique rewards old Sutter had to offer.
Still used to you.
Portugal scored. Is that Ronaldo? And I beat all the Musphelheim trials. Oh, nice. And then you can just instantly queue them all up again without having to do the combos. Of all the ones I did across the board, this one, Shieldbreaker, is definitely the hardest of the Musphelheim trials. Fuck yes. So it's just Gna now. the last Blades of Chaos upgrade tied to the Musphelheim Trials. Like, beating the Musphelheim Trials at the end should be your last upgrade. Or the last, like, or not the last, you know what I mean? You could obviously do all of the Musphelheim Trials potentially earlier than what I'm doing. But one of the Chaos Flames I feel like should be here. Crazy, it's not. Dude, I'm about to have every single thing max upgrade.
Better get that armor nice and bloody.
Okay, I just upgraded a shit ton.
Brutal.
And this.
Very fierce. Alright, go get to killing.
Defeat the Valkyrie Queen. Odin appoint a new Queen of the Valkyries. We will end this pretender's reign. The Queen's armor, the Queen's roar. Hilt of Scoffinging. Hell, I'm not even gonna really get to use that. That'll be like the last thing I do. I'll get that badass hilt, which is a relic, and then I'll be done with everything. Ooh, I forgot I can go turn this in. And this. No, wait, not that. Ooh, okay, there's my last thing for an upgrade to my axe. Alright, we gotta find the Hell Tear. And we're gonna go to Ratatowski. Emily And we're gonna talk to the squirrel.
Get over here and hit this child, lumbering fucking
There he is, the man who tamed Garm. 1,000 congratulations.
Hello, Ratatoskr.
Hello, Master Kratos. What you've accomplished for these realms is truly something I never thought possible. Rest assured, good Master Brock would be proud beyond measure, even if only to express it in his love language of profane non-sequiturs. But he is terribly missed.
Yes, he is.
Now, there is one rather interesting development to apprise you of. The detonation of Asgard shook the world tree to its very roots, dislodging a great number of realm seeds. I thought you might wish to have them. My little way of saying, thank you for preventing my death by immolation.
You are welcome.
We can go to Jotunheim this way? Question mark? Damn, look how many things I have to interact with.
Your stags are returned.
A completist. I approve. Incredible! The 9 realms are no longer in horticultural danger. I cannot thank you enough, but perhaps this will suffice. Arrogant believes he has evaded punishment just because you fixed his blunder. He is sorely mistaken, of course. He will be in a remarkable amount of trouble once I figure out how to punish someone whose narcissism renders him invulnerable to all forms of emotional warfare. Well, any questions before you travel on?
I like how the different, like, personalities of them are represented in these different spectral forms. It reminds me of the spectral forms, obviously Doctor Strange, but the personalities of the movie Inside Out.
We have not yet found all of your creatures. We will continue to look.
Incomplete. Pity. Oh, shush. That is a very considerate update, and your perspicacity is appreciated.
Perspicacity.
Will you please stop being such a perfectionist? No.
Which aspect is he, then?
Oh, my perfectionism. I really shouldn't let him get to me. He's just so disconcertingly economical with his prose, you know? So laconic. One might even say terse. Fewer words, greater impact.
I like this one.
I thought you might.
That's
well,
great.
You've met them all now. I'm
That's so
very
good.
Sorry. Please don't judge me too harshly, Master Kratos. Leaving. Please come back anytime.
As you ask.
This one has a strong personality. Good thing I've got experience with those.
Oh, that's right. I had captured the last one. I just hadn't returned it yet. So let me get my reward for that first one, I believe. That's what this is. For all of the stags. Contains realm seeds that unlock mystic gateways across the 9 realms, allowing for quicker access to new unexplored areas. Okay, I also got a Rond of Disruption. Here we go. To create an elemental storm when interrupting double blue rings. Or I like how in post game there's both the funeral to go to and there's the prison to go to. So it kind of like it gives good resolution on two things, while also with the prison thing opening up stuff for DLC. One more of those. We have returned all the Lindworms to Ratatoskr. We will now speak with the squirrel. Ooh, a Gale Spark, which should be the thing that lets me upgrade my spear. Why does it work like this, Santa Monica? Like y'all are far too brilliant to have these things be this chaotic. Like, why can't they just be in alphabetical order? Or why can't they just be like the chaos items? Chaos Spark, Chaos Flame, Frozen Spark, Frozen Flame, Gale Spark, Gale Flame. And not just that, they will rotate. When I just a couple minutes ago came in here to look, they're organized differently. Same thing with this. At least let us be able to push in a button to sort them. Okay, so I got a Gale. This will give me a Gale Flame.
All of the little ones are now safely settled in their new home. You have my gratitude.
Thorough job. My respect.
You sought the dragon's offspring. Why?
To alleviate my heart-rending loneliness, of course.
Oh, that was awfully forthcoming of you.
I normally wouldn't be so candid, but it appears that Anxious Squirrel has learned a thing or two from you about, what was it? Not caring about how others perceive you? So I will permit you this one glimpse of my weakness.
To require others is not a weakness.
My goodness, I had not expected such emotional intelligence from one of your girth.
I do not care.
Oh, well, this was a delightful conversation. But putting all that aside for the moment, is there anything else?
No, I think that's it. I just dumped a whole lot. That was a great exchange. I finalized the whole quest line of getting the 4 stags, got my rewards. I then finalized the quest for... And, like, here's another example. These aren't in any order, right? Like, you would think that it would go in, like, revert, like, your most recent to your oldest. So, like, at the very bottom would be the very first thing you did. And there is some semblance to that. But this isn't the most recent thing I did. These two are. Right? So it actually should go like Viking Funeral, Broken Prison, Last Remnants of Asgard, The Crucible, the Final Challenges. Actually, no, The Crucible I did a while ago. Because that's when you beat the first 6, not the final 6. That should be way down. Anyway, it's all cucked and sucked. All right, I got 3 more flowers, the Berserkers, and a Hell Tear, and the Valkyrie Queen, and I'm essentially done with it all.
Now, I know it's hard being here without them, but I'm sure old Brock would be glad you're here. And I'm sure Sindri, wherever he is, would appreciate you tidying up after yourself. Now, go ahead.
I was also going to say, I wish it still told you what the rewards were. You see that little rewards page thing? I wish it still showed that. Maybe not as, like, elaborate and, like, cool as that is, but... And I was already going to say that. Now I feel that even more because I am almost certain one of these two, the Lost Lindworms or the Stag of Seasons, for all seasons, said my reward was one of the Gels, either a Gel Flame or a Gel Spark. But yet I don't have either. Here. That reward, my spear is already an 8. So that reward was never going to be a Gel Spark because there's not 5 other ones there to make all 6. That should have been a Gel Flame. Did I just get gypped? I can go to her treehouse. I wonder if, what if we go there and Atreus and her are making out? Imagine. Oh, one thing I showed the clip earlier where I threw my spear across, came here, I went up here and beat this last remnant of Asgard. I started my stream showing that clip, beat it first try. What I wanted to mention was, I don't know how I missed. I'm hoping that we didn't have the sigil arrows at the time, because if I just like looked at those vines blocking this Mystic Gateway, had sigil arrows and didn't use them, I'm gonna be bummed at myself. Preventing myself of unlocking that Mystic Gateway. Damn, he probably should have just shot that.
Look.
That was a beautiful ball in behind. Also, I think Ratatoskr robbed your boy of a Gel Flame. Okay, if I'm gonna do this, I do need her poison back on. Bifrost. I'm actually gonna go to stun for this one. Try that out. Yep.
Bid father fear. The roll for the troublesome.
Oh, you hear what they said? That sword doesn't belong to you. That's dope. She's wrong, but it's dope. No. No. I like how he can just grab you through your move, take you out of it. Whoa, what was that lag?
Right flank.
See what I mean? Like, that's just what's weird. It's like, that's a fucking perfect example of why the logic doesn't always hold up. So you have two enemies who are essentially the same caliber, right? So if one can't bust through it, the other one shouldn't be able to. And you know, earlier in the stream, we had that moment where I got hit through that. And I was like, I gave the game the benefit of the doubt. And I tried to be objective and critically thinking. I literally said, maybe it's where they are when it starts, right? Where are the enemies when I start that Breath of Thalmir? But there, they both start within the parameters of the move. One is rendered completely inoperable. The other one is able to just slice my nipples up like they were the beautiful, beautiful workers at a Publix deli when I go to get my pub sub. I gotta get better at quick turning. I gotta get better at quick turning.
Roll for the troublesome.
See, now this time she is getting stopped. So it's not even like Lady Gaga's Star is Born is immune to it and Bogradier the Blind isn't. It's just whenever they want to fuck you, suck you, and truck you. It's really up to their discretion how much you get sucked. I want a freeze frame of that. I want a freeze frame. We're going to go over that. We're going over that one. We're going over that one. For the love of God, getting your spear out in the thick of combat is so goddamn convoluted. It's so infuriating. Let's look at this. I'm in a great spot. I have almost all my health, my redstone, half my rage bar. One of them's below half health. The other one is 3/4-ish while poisoned. Okay, we're chilling. Let's talk about how let's see. Okay, boom. Meteoric poison. Meteoric slam. Oh, we love it. Now I got one almost to 30% of their health, the other one approaching half, and they're poisoned. I use that move. I go to my spear. Boom, spear is out. I'm highlighting this because I have complained about this many times, and I know that it comes off as just like, oh, streamer complaining, oh, gamer complaining, oh, you're, you know, how accurate even is it? This should be a carbon copy example that sometimes the game, it doesn't think good. It no think good. I have my spear out here. I go to hit, press and hold L1 and right trigger, okay? My axe is out and about. I don't know where my axe is, but it's somewhere on the battlefield. You know that because over my spear, there's a triangle, right? My axe is out and about. We all know that this game has a skill where when you throw your axe, you can, there's two. You can hold L1 and hit R1, and it'll summon your axe and do an attack all in one motion. There is also a heavy version of that where you hold L1 and you hit R2. Okay? So I am holding L1, hitting R2 with my spear out and my axe somewhere on the battlefield. But a lot of times in this game, and again, if you're playing on normal, or even probably the what is it? Give me a challenge, give me no mercy, whatever they called it on this one. It doesn't matter that much. But for some reason, this game has a really bad habit of when you're trying to hold L1 and then do one of your spear runic attacks, if your axe is out and about, it will think that you want to do that quick axe summon attack. Even though your axe, it's broken me, man. It's broken me. My spear's there. And I go to hold L1 and hit R2. And it doesn't work the first time, right? Because it makes me kick. Please, here's another example. I am not barehanded. Why is it doing the barehanded heavy attack of a stomp, of like the fucking Spartan kick? Spear's out. My spear's out. Oh, because it goes away for some reason. Spear spawns? You think I have the time to press down twice, mind you? Let's establish that. So I kick. That was already frustration 1. I don't want to do that. I just want to do my goddamn heavy runic attack for my spear. But I kick because apparently again, everything must have happened so fast that it clicks twice. And then I do this, and I die in this animation. Now keep in mind, I am wearing a chest piece that greatly reduces the damage you take while you're doing a runic attack. So if I get hit by her attack here while summoning my tornadoes, I probably don't go down because I'm doing a runic attack. This is not a runic attack. This is just a skill. Okay, rant over. But I think that's fair. That I have fucking photographic evidence, and I think I am articulately explaining the dynamics at play here. It thinks, well, I'm barehanded, so it thinks I want to kick, and then it thinks I want to do the fucking axe grab attack. I can't believe the spear despawns. Now, I still have a shot here, but what a waste of my res. Oh, I'm broken. Look, and their poison goes away. And imagine how much, like, that heavy runic attack's pretty damn good. That heavy runic attack's pretty damn good. And look how much damage it's doing even when they aren't poisoned. Imagine I could have done it while they were poisoned. Please let me grab the fucking health back. Dude, that's so cheesy. Well done, my Shatterstar. My shield is up!
Can't say I'll miss you.
And that'd be one thing if he hits me and he staggers me and then his follow-up kills me. I'd be mad because I thought I parried it in time. But to say that I didn't even have my shield up? Alright, but dude, we know that, I feel like mentally and technically I can beat this right now without any changes, no upgrading shit. Like, refresh itself. Whoa, why are some glowing like that? That's interesting. I don't remember the door. And if you look in between the cracks of the wood, vertically, there's that like blue glow plus the blue shimmer. What is that all about?
Aren't y'all looking lovely today?
My mic's muted. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm sorry. That whole sequence is triggering me. From the Phantom Gale Spark that I don't know. I got donated to the Goodwill. Salvation Army got it. To barely losing those fights. What I was gonna summarize is that I don't think their stun went up as high as I thought it was going to. And so going forward, I'm going to go back to the Bifrost sword for them. But it also makes me think, if you think of how low I got them and how fucking good Bifrost is, because it puts a debuff on them. And if you attack them while they have Bifrost, it could detonate, taking chunks of their health. I also like to wager that I probably beat them if I had that equipped, which is my own fault. That's not the game. And me not having my shield or my spear upgraded, that's all on me. It's all on me. But now I know. I'm going to go buy it to Bifrost, and I think I can fuck. Oh my god. More poor level design. Like, look at this. They have this as something that surfaces this late in the game. After you would have already come through here once organically, probably 2 or 3 times to path through, definitely a second time to come here and do the last remnant of Asgard. And notice where it's at, right? So if you fast travel to this one, you got to do all of this, and then you got to go under the bridge. If you fast travel over here, which is definitely the worst of the options, you got to go through Nidavellir, get on this. It's just some of these lanes on the map does like this. I feel like the map flow is worse in this than in the 2018 one. That's essentially the only, everything else in the games are better in this than in the 2018 one. They improved it across the board brilliantly, except the flow of a lot of the maps.